already given me a thumbs up. Yay. Thank you very much for joining us here at Wild Crochet Designs live. Hello, Franca. Hello, Corrine. Hello, everybody else. I haven't said hello yet, but hello, and welcome. It was a very long night last night. Can't you tell? I don't know what was happening with the upload. It was sitting there for such a long time. I don't think it was YouTube. I think it was our internet. And it just took forever. But I worked out it's because it's Friday night. Never upload on a Friday night here in Melbourne because it just takes so long. Hello, beautiful Elaine. Hello, lovely to have you here. The wonderful Kiki's in the house and beautiful Liz. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of wet hair today. Oh, the curls are all over the place today, aren't they? The hair's still wet. Good morning, Anne McSee. Good morning, Karen. Did I miss you? Sorry, lovely Karen. Oh, sorry. And good morning, Bonnie. I got your message. I just haven't had a chance to I haven't even opened it. I saw it, but I haven't even opened it. I've just been so busy this week. And you know, hello, Luana, the lovely Luana. As you know, I've been trying to catch up with everything, and I'm this close to finish the catch up. I haven't even started the other gear, but finishing the catch up this close. Now, we did an upload overnight, and I say overnight because it took, I don't know how long it took to upload. It just sat there and sat there and sat there. I don't know what they're looking for, but it sat there. Don't they know by now that I'm just a little nerdy crocheter? Don't you love it? And let's get rid of that. Lots of naughty people messaging me when I start my live. Nobody messages me at all. The second I start my live, I start getting messages. Not happy, Jan. Not happy. All right. I miss Daphne. Hello, Daphne. Lovely to have you here. All right. So the kind of week I've had, you don't see these kinds of weeks because it's not on YouTube. It's outside of YouTube. So the kind of week I've had was just extremely busy, and I've just had to fit it all in with some personal things that I had to do. How'd you do? Well, you have to live. I just changed the name of the stitch. I got you, Bonnie. I kind of picked that up because I was looking for it. I couldn't find out what you were. I saw one thing. I thought, no, I don't know what that is. Hello, Teresa. Big sister is in the house. It's a cool stitch. I think everyone would have fun doing it. It doesn't quite match the blanket right now, Bonnie, though. I had a look at what you were talking about. I didn't have a chance to read it, but I just saw part of it up on my screen, and I thought, what does she mean? It kind of doesn't match where I'm heading on that blanket. Maybe towards the end a little bit, maybe on a next project, but where I'm heading with the blanket right now is gaps and spaces. We've already done all our closed stitch. I want to get the gaps. The one you're talking about, it's a little bit more closed. There's not as much gaps in it, but leave that with me because that's a good stitch, and I wouldn't mind doing it on the channel for something else. So you never know. Live Antics is coming up again. You never know. Speaking of Live Antics, we have a new date for Live Antics. Now, Live Antics, if you are new to our channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button where it says all and click all because you want all of our tutorials because there's some fun stuff coming up. What? And she just can't keep herself down today. I'm very hyper today. I'm very hyper every day, but I'm very hyper today. Very, and I've only had one coffee. One coffee this morning. Now, what's happening with our first Thursday of the month? The new date is the 3rd of September. Now, on that date, we are going to restart. Did I say the first Thursday of the month? I don't know what I just said there. Don't worry about it. Scratch it. Let's go back and start again. Hi, everyone. How are you? Let's start again. I'm all over the place. I've got it all written down here, so I must have read that next line before I finished the sentence I was talking about. So for those of you joining us new and don't know what Live Antics is when I pop a whole lot of yarn on the table, I drop the camera during our lives, you have a look, see at all the yarn on the table, and you as a subscriber, the one I choose for that live, gets to decide the color combination of our very next project. Now that is restarting up again on the 3rd of September, which is not this Saturday, the Saturday after, I think. It's not Saturday week, it's a Saturday after that, I think. Anyway, it's a couple of weeks away. It's the 3rd of September and we're going to restart the live. I will keep talking about it over the next few weeks, giving you an opportunity to decide whether you want to be a part of our live antics. And when I say live antics, it's not, we don't act silly. We don't really act silly. Normally we do. Well, I do. You don't. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I can't see you. But what we do is we get to choose a color combination for our very next projects. And it's all done in the live. So there's no wheel, or there's no spin this to find out who gets the chance to do it. It's just in the middle of the live. I see the chat and I pick someone on the live. It doesn't matter who it is. Now, lots of people who are on the live at the moment have already been a part of Live Antics. We've had Liz, we've had Corrine, we've had Karen. Were you a part? I think you were. I can't remember now. We've had, oh my gosh, we've had Kiki, we've had Marty, we haven't had Teresa because Teresa's my sister. We might give her an opportunity one day. Hi, Teresa. We've had, who else have we had? We've had Corrine. I mentioned Corrine, didn't I? But we've had quite a few people on the live today who have already chosen their color combination, and we've done projects for them already. Now, that's coming up again on the 3rd of September. So that first Thursday of the month will consist of all of the live antics, along with, remember, September, yeah, along with all of the live antics that we have done in the past. We're going to talk about it. Forgotten again. Sorry, Anne. I love you. She doesn't. They're saying she doesn't. And I haven't actually forgotten you, hun. What I did was I only put in some of the items that I didn't put in all of those live antique projects in that series because I want to keep it for Remember September. Now, I'm not sure if you remember September. Get it? Remember September from last year. Remember September talks about all of the items that we created throughout the year from September last year until September this year. And in that first Thursday of the month of Remember September, you'll get the opportunity to see all of the live antics projects. I'll be talking about them as a separate thing completely, just to encourage more people to come on our live and join us with these live antic projects, because I think they're fun and you get the opportunity to choose the color combination. So no matter what the color is or the colors are on the table, you get to decide what the colors are. You don't get to decide the actual stitch. I tend to surprise you with it. Occasionally I've had to talk about it because it just took too late to get one up and we just discussed it. But usually I actually just surprise you with the project or the stitch. So you don't know what's coming. You just know the color combination which you've chosen. Now the bonus is your name gets mentioned in the tutorial, which is an added bonus again. So you get to be a part of Wow Crochet Designs projects, if you will, without having to be in my house or at the workstation or at the live. Well, I call this the craft room. Yeah. So you get that opportunity in your own way to be a part of Wow Crochet Designs. And I like to do that. I like to make our subscribers a part of our channel. And yes, I did forget Anne. Oh my gosh, everyone's giving me a hard time. Anne, forgive me, please. Everyone's giving me a hard time over that. Well, not everyone, just you and Franca. Well, Franca, I expect. I expect anything from Franca. Okay, where I missed the chat. That's what I said, Franca. Hello, fun. Hello, hun. Oh, hello. Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes. Yes. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. Yes. Franca, she's going to put you in the naughty. She's already in the naughty corner, Bonnie. Franca, go. The door's there. Shut it on the way out. It's cold. No, so see how sidetracked I get. So we're going to be talking all about First Thursday. Oh, I got First Thursday on the brain. I've got to get to that. I just can't get that out of the brain. We're going to be talking about live antics in a couple of weeks' time. It's going to be big again. So there we go. Gagged. Franca's gagged. She's going to put you in the corner. Gagged. Wrap around the no talking for Franca. And I have to hold your hands because I can't hear you talking, but you're the one doing all the typing. I was going to say writing, but it's a computer. Not cold here. Wish it was. Oh, really? It's warm there, is it? Oh. was pretty cold here. Well, it's not freezing. I went out this morning to give the pets their biscuits, and they were quite happy. They were walking around casually, Here I am. Come on, feed me. That kind of thing. Oh, I'm the queen. I'm the queen. That's what my cat's like. She's like, please don't touch me. Just feed me. Sending people to the corner already. Great if you bring in. We'll let you in. Marty, get in the corner. That's right, Kiki. Our low is Melbourne's high. Yeah, I know, right? I know. And I don't like our weather. I'm so looking for, you know what? I'm not a summer person. I'm not. I'm more of a spring person. So I'm looking forward to spring for starters, right? But I'm so looking forward to the warmer weather because it's been nasty cold this year. I don't understand. It's been one of our coldest, I'm sure, because I've been cold the whole year. I'm just so cold. Maybe I don't have any blood. Maybe it's just gone. Maybe I was vampired. Maybe I was vampired. Do you like that word? All right. So she's got sidetracked again. I tell you, I need to get tested for ADHD. I seriously do. Or ADD or whatever the other ones they are these days. There's so many of them now. I think I've got them all. I'll take all of them. Thanks. All of the above. It's been too hot there. I know. You guys have never had that kind of heat. We're so used to it here in Australia. Once summer hits, 39, 40, 41, 42. Let's burn for a few weeks and then we'll, put up with a 12-degree day just for fun. Yeah, it's weird weather here in Melbourne. The weather is crazy all over the world. Yes, it is. We're about to get more than a month of rain, apparently. Oh, no, again, Kiki, what's going on with Australia and their rain? You're suffering, Sydney's suffering. There's so many people suffering this year on rain. They don't have a silliest test. Well, that one they may have to invent just for me, Bonnie. Mary from Crochet's silliest test. It's humid here. It's a nightmare. Oh, sorry, Franca. You can come out of the corner now. I feel sorry for you. I do. You can come out of the corner if you're suffering. I don't like people to suffer. Me also, Bonnie is right. Hi, Mary from Epworth Hospital. Danielle, lovely to have you here. That's a strange place to be. Are you not well, hun? Oh, or are you a nurse? Or are you a doctor? Or are you like an intern? Or are you... Look, I can go on forever. She gets so sidetracked, guys. Hello, Danielle. I hope you're well. Oh, you don't sound like it if you're in hospital. Not. What is going on, Danielle? But lovely to have you here, hun. Lovely to have you here. All right, so we already talked about what's happening for Live Antics. Total knee replacement. Ooh, you're going to be having that leg up for a long time then. Oh, no. Have you done it? Have the operation done and you're just sitting there like, resting, or you're about to do it? We are in water restrictions in New Jersey. Can't wait for the plant. I can't water the plants. I can't wait. Oh, that's no good. We had water restrictions years ago. Oh, well, I hope you heal fast. Yes. Hello, Pamela. The lovely Pamela is in the house. All right. So we talked about Live Antics coming up on the 3rd of September. It is the Saturday. We only do the Live Antics on the Saturday mornings. Live. On Wednesdays live, we do normal stuff. We just talk about blankets and clothes and things and, these things. And I can't think of things right now. We just talk about stuff, and sometimes yours truly just goes overboard and doesn't do anything. She just doesn't do anything. She's so slack. Where I've lost all of the chat. Yes, rest. Yes, Karen says, hi, Danielle. Your meals look great. Oh, oh, poor thing. When I was in hospital and I had Francis as a newborn. Well, newborn, obviously. Teresa, I think it was, came. I think it was you, Teresa. Someone came to the hospital. It was you, Teresa. Someone came to the hospital, and my dad had cooked pasta because Francis was born Easter Saturday. So we were supposed to have Easter Sunday, and I missed it. So Easter Sunday, they had Easter Sunday, and they bought the pasta forno, lasagna, or whatever you want to call it, macaroni with cheese. They bought that to the hospital. Oh, man, it was the best. So when you're in hospital, you sort of, you eat the food they give you, but when someone brings your meal that you love, It's even better. I got so sidetracked again. What is wrong with me? They're all laughing at me now, saying, here she goes. She starts talking about nothing. I think the weather is perfect right now. Not too hot, but warm enough to have a window open and sleeping only with a light blanket. And I'm chronically cold person. Okay. Okay. Well, you know, did I say hello to you, Claptrap? Oh, I missed you. Hello. I think I missed you. I'm sorry. Hello. Good morning, Yvonne. The meals are what exactly? Fantastic. Highly recommended. Epworth. Oh, that's good. Oh, Edith is in the house and she's done a super chat. Thank you so much, Edith, for your lovely super chat. It is well received. It's going to go to that. As you know, it'll always go to that, and you know it. Thank you so much, Edith. Because I'm, yes, celiac. Hospital food for me is absolutely disgusting. Okay. Oh, not surprised. Hello. Yes, Edith, lovely to have you here and your beautiful super chat. I have never eaten hospital food. My mum and dad always made me food and gave it to me. Yes, that's great, Franca. You're very lucky. Yvonne, yes, says saying hello, 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 hello. Beautiful, beautiful, and wonderful, and sweet, and all those nice words. And I can't be bothered thinking about right now. All right, so let's get back down to business. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. She says that she can't get serious. All right, so this week, as you know, is a very slow week again for the channel. We're only getting out one tutorial a week these days. I like the way I say we. It's like you're a part of that tutorial and you guys are the ones that are doing it. But I am doing, as you know, some private work, and it'll all come out and you'll all see it and you'll think, is that why she's wasted our time? Do you like that? Is that why she's wasted our time? I haven't wasted your time. I've kept you involved a little bit. Not much. Mary, you serious? I am serious. I'm always serious, Franca. I'm trying to put, is that the serious face? I don't know how to do a serious face. Can't do one. One tutorial a week is actually a lot. Okay, well, not doing too bad then, Kiki. Yeah, but I used to do a lot. Remember, I used to do 3 or 4 a week. My life was just you guys. Now I'm kind of eating and breathing as well in the background. I never feel like you waste my time. Oh, Bonnie, I love you. All right, so well, she can't stop. We had Monday. I had some pattern writing to do. That's part of what you're going to be seeing in the future. Tuesday, once again, I did exactly the same thing. Wednesday, we had our live. I love you too. Thank you. And Thursday, I did some pattern writing for the zip, which I will show you in a minute, the zip purse. And Friday, I uploaded the zip purse, which should have been uploaded very early. Good evening. God bless you from New York, Yonkers. Is that actually a name? I didn't know that was. I've heard it before and thinking, is that actually a name? Well, hello. It looks like Angelis. Hello, Angels. Maybe we'll just call you Angel. I've just nicknamed you Angel. Hello. Lovely to have you here from Melbourne, Australia. Oh, dear Franca. All right, you can come and sit right next to me. You don't have to sit in the naughty corner anymore, Franca. And Bonnie, you can sit on this side. All of you both sitting here. We'll just have like a group hug. We'll have a group hug. She doesn't stop. All right, guys, this is what you saw yesterday or late last night go up on the channel. Now, heads up, I did leave a little disclaimer in it for the bottom of the zip, the top of the zip area. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have some stuff in here. We have a pen. We have a scissors. Try not to put that in there because I'm starting to notice a little scissors sticking out. Try not to put scissors in there. We have a crochet hook. Oh, yeah, it's a 3.5 millimeter, which I used to create it. We have my favorite little button. I'm looking forward to creating this. Well, not creating this button, but creating the outfit to fit this button because I have that in my brain already. Don't you love it? She never stops thinking. Is there anything else in here? Oh, there's a stitch marker. Oh, where is it? Come on already. There it is. Yay. And I finally weaved in those ends that I said I would weave in. So that's inside out and that's in the right way. Now, I did leave a little disclaimer up the top in the video saying when I sewed the zip in front down, The back worked perfectly. In fact, where you look at it, oh, right there, it looks perfect the way it's worked. But the front is kind of, we're going to do another zip just so I can fix that up, right? It's kind of like gappy. It's nothing major. It's a tiny, tiny little gap, which I don't want there, okay? And the reason is because your zip in front is actually, here, I've got one here. Your zip in front is open. The bottom part, the zip is actually closed with the little, I don't know, latch, if you will. I don't know what you want to call it. But this part is open. So when you sew this down, it should have actually been sewn down like that. And not the way I had it. I had it sewn like that. It should have been, and I put a disclaimer at the top, bring it closer. Bring your zip closer when you're sewing it down. All right. That's all practice. And I did do these years ago in my early 20s, which was like 100 years ago. It was 100 years ago, even though I'm only 29 now. So I haven't really done one recently, and I don't know, I just messed up. But I did leave a little disclaimer up the top. I'm missing all the chat. Yes. I was going to ask if it was still marking a stitch. Stitch marker. I'm not sure what you mean there. Is it the Pamela shawl? I'm missing this. Oh, what's going to happen next? The button. That's going to be a little surprise. You can still fix that, Mary. I know I can take it undone and fix it and then just re-sew it again, but I've already weaved in the end and everything. I'm not going to bother. This is just for me anyway. But when I make another one and I make a few to sell on the website or at a craft fair or something, I'll make them totally different. The stitch marker in the zip. Is it going to ask? It's still marking a stitch. Oh, I got what you meant. Oh, okay. Stitch marker in the zip. No, it wasn't. It was just, I just had it in there, just on the table. I picked it up and put it in there, along with everything else. But try not to put zips with a point in here, because I saw it sticking out a little bit down here, and I thought, it's going to make a hole in my. Try not to put zips in there or sewing needles, because that's going to come through. Maybe we can do another zip one in the future, except this time not crocheted on. We can make the actual pouch first, put the lining on the zip, and then attach the zip to the purse, or vice versa. Attach the zip to the purse and then put the lining on it. It's hard to line it like this. You could probably still do it. I don't know if you can. Oh, you could right in there. You could, if you really wanted to line your zip, you could. There is a way. I'm sure you can do it. Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. You know me, there's always a will and there's always a way. All right, so that's what came up on the website yesterday, last night, this morning at like 2. I think it was 1:30 or 2 when it finished uploading. You don't have to take it apart. I'm getting a shawl. Woohoo. Who's getting a shawl? Hey, what have I missed? I'm confused. What have I missed? What? Oh, you're talking about the button. I don't think the button is going to be for a shawl, but it may be for something else. So keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, your eyes peeled. You know how you have to sew the end of the zip if it breaks. You do the same on the top. Yes, there is a way. I know there is a way. Janice, hi, finally found you your live program. Could you please do a video on the easy way to do the join as you go and how to in your end in slow motion? I actually have a video on that. Janice, I actually do have a video on that in many different areas. What I might do is I might do a join as you go playlist, and I will pop it up on my community board and say, right, guys, if you're looking for a join as you go, and I do a lot of close-ups, Janice, so it's really easy to work the join as you go out. There are, for me, 2 different types of join as you go in a double crochet stitch. One where you're doing clusters and then joining in between the spaces, and the other one where you're doing one stitch and joining into the very next stitch and then across the corner and then jumping into the next corner and so on. So Janice, I do have quite a few of those here on the channel, but I am happy to do and I know a lot of people want that and they've asked me a lot. So it might be a tutorial where I do like maybe a little tablecloth thing, a small little tablecloth, not a big one, just a small, I don't know, square rectangle doily thing, and I might do that for you, Janice, if that's all right, because right now I'm snowed under with a lot of projects for the channel that are coming up very soon. But I'm happy to do a small one, Janice, because I know a lot of people have sent me messages on that. So thank you for your inquiry. By the way, hello. Finally, she says, finally, hello. Your hubby is home, dinner time, not sure what you mean. Your hubby. Yay, hubby, your hubby. Okay. Okay, so you're going for dinner then. That's nice. You can slow the YouTube videos down, Janice. That is true. The videos can be slowed down. But I'm happy to do a small little square or a small rectangle with, say, 4 squares, 6 squares, maybe 8 little squares like that. I don't have a problem with that. We might actually do that as a live antics project. Bye, Bonnie. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, no, enjoy your dinner. Hey. So yeah, Janice, I'm happy to do that as a small project. We could probably use that as a live antics project, I think, maybe. It could be. Like we could do like a little square or rectangle doily for your table. Everybody does those round doilies. Why not try a rectangle? It's not going to hurt. And we could use nice thin cotton, or we could use a thicker cotton. Whatever you want to use, I'm happy to use. I don't have a problem with that. But anyway, let's get on with what's happening on the channel. Thanks, Janice. You got me sidetracked. Again, well, that's pretty easy to do these days. All right, so what's happening with the channel? Okay, now everybody's saying, what on earth have you done with first Thursday of the month? Well, look, it's just gone. We're going to call it last Thursday of the month. That's it. No more. I've got to do it this week. It's got to go because I've got first Thursday of the month in September coming. And it's remember September. That's a big one. So we're going to do, they're both big ones, actually. So we're going to do that this Thursday. And that's the last Thursday of the month. Because the next Thursday runs into first Thursday of the month. It's madness. All right, so we're going to do that now. Remember, September's first Thursday is only about remembering our projects. We may have one new project on there. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm not going to make any promises because I have to get out the last first Thursday, which has lasted me 3 weeks of messing about. So I'm just going to create what I want to create, pop it up on first Thursday of the month, or on last Thursday of the month for this first Thursday of the month. How confusing is this? Let me try this again. All right. So this Thursday, which is the last Thursday of the month, you're getting first Thursday of the month. And next Thursday, you'll be getting first Thursday of the month. I'll try it again. I can do this. Breathe. This Thursday, you'll be getting last Thursday of the month. We'll be calling it last Thursday because we missed this Thursday. And then next Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month for September. Remember. Let's try it again. Okay, I can do I promise I can do this. This Thursday, you are getting first Thursday of the month on the last Thursday of the month because we didn't do it on the first Thursday of the month. So the first Thursday of the month in September, which is Remember September, is happening on the first Thursday of the month in September. I did it. I had it written down, but it wasn't working. Let me try it again. No, I won't try it again. I can't do that again. If I tried, I couldn't do that again. So this Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month, which is really the last Thursday of the month. That's all you need to remember, that this Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month. Well, now I'm crying. All right. Just do them together. Silly Billy. I can't, because remember September, as you know from last year, or those of you who are regulars, if you're new, welcome. This is not a tongue twisting channel. It's a following a vaccine. Oh, Elaine, now you've done it, Elaine. I know. Thanks, Teresa. I can rely on my sister to cheer me on. Should I break myself? It's If I just got first Thursday of the month out in the first month, the beginning of the month, I can't even say it anymore, then none of this would have happened. All right, no, come on, let's try this properly without saying it again. I'm not going to say it again. Just so long as you know you're getting first Thursday of the month this Thursday, which is the last Thursday of the month. And then next week you'll get first Thursday. All right, stop. No, come on. Okay. So I lost the plot. If you knew last year's first Thursday of the month in September, you would remember that it was a big one. Because we talk about what happened through the year. I'm going to have to walk away and come back. I'll have to cancel the line. I'll try and control myself. Remember, September talks about what happened in the whole year that's passed. And then I talk about Christmas in the same tutorial. I mean video. It's not a tutorial. All right, come on. Control it. Control it, woman. Your cursor on the screen, you see icons. Click on the icons and explore them. You will find the setting for slowing down the video. Thank you, Claptrap. That's very clever of you. You can also get a text to most videos in English. Yes, you can. With mine, it's hard though sometimes, Claptrap, because I talk so fast that sometimes the English can't be translated. Get in the corner. Pamela, I'm already in the corner. I've been in the corner since birth. I haven't moved. She came out of the womb and the nurse says, in the corner, put this one in the corner. Everybody else can have their own beds. This one's going in the corner. On the floor. No, that's not true. It was on a chair on the floor. No. She was out of control. So I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. You're getting something this Thursday. That's all I want to say. And through the week, just looking forward to Halloween in December and Christmas in January. You know what, Marty? It's Halloween somewhere, anywhere, anytime. And Christmas, well, who cares? That can happen anytime we want. We're Wow Crochet Designs. We do what we like here, Marty. Too many what? A drink of water. It might control me a little bit. I want to choke on my water. All right. Come on. Let's get serious. Bring yourself down, woman. You can do this. This is what happens when you lack sleep. Not to mention Easter in July. It doesn't matter. It'll come eventually. We can get it ready for the next year. We'll get Christmas ready this year for next year. It'll be all right. It's still Christmas. Oh, yes. Actually, speaking of Christmas, I just had to have this. I had to talk about this. There's a couple of blocks away. There's a house. He never took his Christmas decorations down from last year. His decorations still going. They've been flashing all year. Every time I pass the house, I think, I just want to go in there and tell him, you realize it's not Christmas. Then I thought, forget it. This is Wow Crochet Designs. It's Christmas every day. It's Christmas every day. So I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's one house. The whole street's probably thinking, turn off those lights already. We're in August. We're at the end of August. He's still got his lights up. Well, at least he doesn't have to put them up in Christmas. Can just imagine Mary doing a New Year's Eve countdown on the 26th of January. What's wrong with that? Come on, Marty, get with it. What's wrong with that? This is Wow Crochet Designs. We create our own days. Well, the bonus is, guys, I have caught up with everything. Now, I've gotten all serious now. Thanks, Marty. You have to tell a joke to get me to laugh again. The bonus is we have come to a perfect fit for the pretty as a peacock blanket part 4. I did spend the whole week undoing, redoing, undoing, changing the pattern, redoing another design, changing the design. What happened to the one on Wednesday? That's gone completely. So we're going to start it all over again. Not the whole blanket, just that part 4. And I have this morning only, believe it or not, I was up early again. And this morning I was working on it and thought, what? Guess what? This worked. So the Pretty as a Peacock blanket part 4, maybe, fingers crossed, one day this week. It may be a tutorial one day this week. And the bonus is you can actually head off on your own and do as many thousands and billions of rows, as many rows as you can for your yarn. Make sure your yarn will fit, right? I will give you my measurements on that particular tutorial, so you'll get a chance. You'll know exactly how much yarn you'll need or how much you'll have left, because if we all purchase the same amount of yarn, and you know how much I purchased, because I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the very first tutorial. I don't know, maybe I didn't. I told you how many skeins I purchased, I'm sure of it, but if I didn't, I'm happy to let me know, guys, if I haven't. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't want to go through and watch all my videos, it'll take too long. But you'll know if I didn't. You can let me know that I didn't, and I will let you know how many, not so much meters and yards, because I work in grams a lot. It's just easy for me to weigh. I use a kitchen scale. I weigh the yarn before I work with it. Once it's finished, I say, right, I use 200 grams of that, I used 150 of that, and I use 122 of that. You know what I mean? I literally just weigh my yarn way before I start working on it. And you know what's funny? I've noticed that lately I've come to weighing my yarn and it doesn't always match to what they say. So, I don't know. Anyway, beggars can't be choosers. All right. Oh, I've lost everything. Look at all the chat. Oh my gosh, look at all the chat. Okay, here we go. Turn the jumper and cardigans into Easter clothes. Well, I like that. I had a Christmas wreath on my front door for 7 years. Just too lazy to take it off. It became my everything wreath. I like that, Kiki. That's hilarious. We are an international crowd. Christmas is not in December in every country. We can celebrate Christmas whenever we choose. Go claptrap. I love it. Marty, anything is possible. She started the temperature blanket on the 6th of December. What's wrong with that? We can do what we like. That's just getting the most use out of something, Kiki. Love it. I know, right? Tell everybody just to forget about rules and regulations. They don't exist on Wow Crochet Designs. Well, they do. I have rules too. You want to hear my rules? I don't know if you're going to like them, though. You may not like them. You may not like me after I tell you the rules. The rules are, there are no rules. We crochet. That's what we do. That's it. I have nothing else to report. I don't even care who you are or what you do for a living, as long as you crochet. I don't even care if you're a cat that crochets. That's always good. If an animal can crochet, oh, that would be great. I don't care, just crochet. No rules. No, I like rules. I need rules to be able to break them. I just don't care about them. Do you like it? Do you mean countdown of which new year in Cambodia? There are at least 4. There's 4 new years in Cambodia. That's classic. I need a couple of New Year's. No. Only 1 New Year's is enough for us, because we do a massive giveaway on our New Year's Eve. And do you know what we give away on our New Year's Eve? We do the pack, which is pretty big. We do, oh gosh, what do we do? The pack. There's also booklets in there. There might be crochet hooks. There might be scissors, whatever, sewing needles, maybe. And you get to do 1 year full of free patterns from any pattern that is a paid pattern on our website. You get it for 1 full year. Now, anyone who's won it in the past still hasn't got their 1 year yet, because I haven't put the patterns up. So it starts from, actually it started from May, but we're going to bring it up to August. Starts from August and works all the way into August next year. Anyone who won the finalist at the end of the year, subscriber of the year, will get 1 year free patterns of their choice. They go to my website, they see a pattern they like, don't download it, because if you do, you have to pay for it, yeah. They let me know and I send it to them for free. And I've already talked about it with one of our winners, and she really likes the jumper, or the cardigan, if you will. Once that's up and running, I'm going to send her the free pattern. I'll be sending them the free pattern of the beanie if they want the V-stitch beanie once that comes up this Thursday. Oh, she can't keep her mouth quiet. So anyone who wins the end of the year, which is subscriber of the year every year, gets that 1 year of free patterns, just because they put in so much throughout the year on Wild Crochet Designs. Now, who gets to win that? Someone who does so much for the channel. Now, last year there was kind of a little bit of a draw almost. I couldn't decide between two particular beautiful ladies. And this year I already know so far who's ahead. She probably knows who she is too. So this year I already have my decision made. Having said that, it's still borderline. There's always one or two people. And what do? Well, they do a whole lot of leaving messages on the channel here. They leave messages on Facebook, Instagram. They also do quite a few donations on the website. Now, if you can't do any of these things, by all means, you don't need to, guys. It's just something that I do. I like to give back to our community here on our channel. And we have a beautiful community on the channel. If you're new and you want to know what our community is like, you just saw before, we just have a lot of silliness and a lot of hanging out and doing silly stuff. We don't care too much for being serious on our lives. I do that on our tutorials, except sometimes I get silly on the tutorials as well. I have to cut those out. I've got a few bloopers for you soon, so that's always a good thing. Oh, I've lost everything. What? Here we go. Margaret says, hello, popping in to say hello. Hello, Margaret B. Lovely to have you here. It's not fair. 4 New Year's Eve means I'm aging 4 times faster. Claptrap, you're funny. She says, oh, I've lost it. She says the pattern will be coming this Thursday, but it could be any Thursday. It could be first Thursday of the month, next first Thursday, which will be on first Thursday of the month, which is only 2 weeks away. What's the name of the project you're going to do, and what type of yarn will I need? You are so funny and you have a good sense of humor. Janice, in this day and age, we have to have a good sense of humor. The world's in chaos. We have to have a good sense of humor. Kiki, she said the jumper and cardigan is coming Friday. Oh, I never said that. Stop that, Franca. It's Friday 1 month. Friday, one of the months. Janice, yes, we have quite a few tutorials happening at the moment. I won't know exactly what I'm creating next because we're in the middle of our projects, and I've left a blanket in the other room. I've left it in the other room. But last Saturday we had the blanket on our live here for you to have a look at, and we are halfway through that. That was many Fridays ago. I know. Thursday more likely. Wednesday. Oh, I love that, Marty. One up for Marty. Get in a corner. That was cheeky. It was cheeky as well as funny. I liked it. Get in the corner. No, I'm serious. I did like it. But I'm serious. Get in the corner. I'm trying to be serious. It doesn't work. All right. So definitely this Thursday, we're definitely ready for first Thursday of the month. That's happening. We will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, getting part 4 of the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Now, get excited about part 4, guys, because get excited about all of them, right? But part 4 means you head off on your own and you can't get it out. We could do this. Create your blanket as big as you like before we put the border rows on. So once you get part 4 down packed, which is a very easy part, trust me, the rest will be easy. You've done the hard work. You've done all the solid hard work. We're now getting into the open, airy fairy. Can I say that? Airy fairy kind of work, where you just keep going and you just keep going until you want your blanket to stop. So that's happening this week at some stage. I can't give you an exact date, and I don't want to because I don't want to make any promises because I keep breaking them. And all I think of is hopefully I don't get sick, because if I get sick, that puts me back another 3 weeks. Because sickness is when I get sick now. It doesn't last 2 days anymore. It lasts like weeks. What's going on with this old body? I mean, this body of 29-year-old body. She's the oldest looking 29 I've ever seen. Yeah. Okay. You can't send Marty to the corner. Why not? It's done. He's there. Bad luck. Talk to Franca and Bonnie. They're both there. Oh, Bonnie's gone. We can't talk about Bonnie. We'll have to wait till she comes back. Exactly. It's over a month now, and I have more grey hairs. Don't worry. You can use hair dye. I'll just stand in the corner of the corner. Well, there's kind of a little bit of a bend corner there. You can work it out. Isn't that where the daiquiri machine's going? I tell you what, if there was such a machine, it would be sitting right there, Kiki, my special grapes. It's okay, Marty. We have already sent Mary to the corner. So as king, you get to make the rules. Well, this is true. I've been in the corner this week, like today. Not so much this week, but today. I got sent there because I was acting silly at the beginning of the live. And nobody liked it. And I'm going to cry. There is such a machine. Is there? There is not. There is not. You're lying. You're lying to me, Kiki. Well, if there is, I want one. I want it right there, and one in the other room as well. No, I don't, because I am such a good girl. You know what? I ordered, I got so sidetracked. I ordered a Maduri lemonade yesterday at a pub. Not a pub, it's a bistro, right? I ordered this Maduri lemonade. Well, you know how they have the lemonade that's concentrated? Well, they ran out of lemonade, but I didn't know that, and they didn't know that. And so they poured my drink, and it was Maduri and soda. It was disgusting. It was like drinking Maduri with salt. And I went, what is this? This is not Maduri lemonade. You've just put me off. My very first drink I ever drank. You put me off. It's taken me years. Will your live be on YouTube after? I would like to view so the last blanket or the blanket you're working on. Look, I can pop. You can actually see the blanket itself. I tell you what, it's called Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Now that playlist I'll leave in the description box down below of this live, and I'll also pop it up on our community board. So when you see, after the live that is, so when you see something come up on our community board after the live, that will be the playlist to that blanket. And start from part 1 and work your way up. How advanced are you with crochet, Janice? Are you new to crochet, or have you been crocheting for a while? Obviously, Mary doesn't frequent the corner enough to have seen the plethora, oh, I like that word, plethora, of drinks machines. And hot tubs. There's a hot tub in the corner. Oh, my gosh, no way. I love this corner now. We've installed on the decking. I haven't got any decking. I have a little box for a house. I have to walk in the room. Oh, I'm here. I'm in the lounge room. Walk 2 steps more. Oh, I'm in the kitchen. Oh, walk another 2 steps. There's the bedroom. It's on a playlist. Yes, it is on a playlist, Janice. You'll find it. The jukebox has also been ordered now. I tell you what, I could really do with a jukebox. All of the thousands of songs. We're talking the 60s, 70s, 80s, the 80s. We all know I love my 80s music. I'm an 80s girl. No, I'm not, because I was never around in those days. I was only born 29 years ago. Hey, it doesn't mean I can't appreciate old music just because I'm young and fresh. I can't even say that without laughing. All right, so getting back to business, she says, as she always says, we will be getting our Pretty as a Peacock blanket part 4 this week at some stage, along with our first Thursday of the month. I'm thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. I'm not going to mention a word anymore because every time I mention it, I just start laughing. And then after this week, we're going to sort out what's happening. The 80s were the best, weren't they? You know what I used to say to everybody about the 80s? Welcome to the 80s when everybody was having, now let me try that again. Welcome to the 80s where everyone's having fun and nobody knows why. Everybody was so bubbly and bouncy and cheery. We heard all the bright colors, the fantastic music. It was just such a happy era. I know bad things happened there too, but mostly it was a good era. All that whole era, we had the best music, I reckon we had the best clothes. Not that I wore them. I didn't wear shoulder pads and big, bright, colourful jumpers and I don't wear any of that. See, now, because there's no kind of there's no set fashion. Like, there's no set trend. Everybody wears what they want. Shh, Teresa, don't tell anyone. We wore them. um, everybody wears what they want, so there's no mystery in these eras now. There's no real mystery. It's all, she wears that, he wears that, they wear that. They don't wear anything. It's like there's no mystery anymore. There used to be a lot of mystery, like, what's coming out in the 80s are all bright and bubbly. The 60s, they had all the mini skirts, and, 70s had flower power. The 80s was bubbly and bouncy. 90s, we had a little bit of whatever it was, hip hop and weird stuff. And then right into the 20s, it's just gone downhill. There's no mystery. It's all the same. I'm still wearing colours when everyone is wearing black. I'm still wearing the 80s clothes. They've got moth holes, but they're all right. I tell you what, though. I wear that, like yesterday I wore one of the cardigans to this. I had a birthday to go to yesterday, which is one reason why the video went up late, but also it just took forever. And I went to this birthday party and I wore the cardigan that, one of the bright cardigans. And actually it was the Sunshine Bright cardigan, the main one. And I walked in and people were just like, they were staring at me. So it does make a bit of a statement when you wear those bright colours. I taught myself how to crochet and I made some blankets, but I'm trying to find a crocheting group in Ohio. Janice, have a look at, not that I'm leading you away, I'm glad that you're here, but have a look at Facebook. Are you on Facebook? They have a lot of crochet groups on Facebook. You might be able to work something out there. 70s was great music too. 70s was good too, actually, Margaret. I didn't mind the 70s. Actually, I didn't mind the 60s either. I love the Beatles. I'm a Beatles fan. Give me Paul McCartney and my special John. I won't even go there. Mr. John Lennon. Yes. So yeah, I'm a big Beatles fan. So I love the 60s too. Margaret, you're right. And the clothes were better in the 70s. They were very different in the 70s, weren't they, the clothes? I think I like the 80s clothes. Bag O'Day is in Ohio. Okay, Bag O'Day. Crystal from Bag O'Day. Yes, Janice. Crystal from Bag O'Day. It's called Bag O'Day. She's got her own YouTube channel here. I brag about her all the time because she's my favourite crochet YouTuber. Okay, she is top-notch, right at the top of my list. It's called Bag O'Day. Type that up on YouTube. You will see she's got thousands and thousands of tutorials. So have a look there. Oh, we all had a crush on John Farnham, Margaret. Everyone had a crush on him. Sadie, the cleaning lady. Oh, he doesn't like that anymore. I'm a You're the Voice song. I love that song. That's my song. I sing that word from word, but I won't do that on the channel because I don't want you to get scared and run away. I liked, I missed that. I liked some of the early punk. Yeah, not into that. It still had melody under that, shouting. Yeah, not really, not for me. Okay, jukebox sounds good, Kiki, especially the 80s hits. What song will you put on first? Maybe some Bucks Fizz. Oh my God, making your mind up. I can't remember the words now. Decision, so far behind. Oh no, I'm getting into You're My Inspiration. She's my only one. I've just changed the whole song. Very similar beat there, come to think of it. Yeah, Bucks Fizz. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in years. What? I didn't have a crush on John Farnham, but I was only a baby. Well, I'm not going to go there. I was a bit older than a baby, but anyway. Janice, if you are on Ravelry, they have groups from all over. Yes, they do, Pamela. Thank you. I'm too old for that. Give me the Bee Gees. I like the Bee Gees. I'm a Bee Gees fan as well. I'm kind of a 60s, 70s, 80s, but more 80s. Like when I'm crocheting that I'm not doing tutorials and I don't have to think, on my phone I have a little playlist and it's all 80s and I just press bang and it just keeps playing and I'm crocheting like this. Sometimes I get up because I put bus stop. Do the bus stop. And the other one, what's it called? Nut bush. I do them both. I get up and That came up when quite a few years ago, as you know, I did ballroom dancing. And they used to have, like, it was professional dancing, and we'd go there and they'd put the music on and we'd all have our teachers. And then halfway through our dance, they'd pop on the nut bush and everybody would stop what they were doing and do the nut bush, right? And then we go straight back to serious dancing and professional and this and that. Halfway through again, they'd put on the bus stop and everybody would stop to do the bus stop. It was huge. Everybody from anywhere would come in and just do the bus stop and the nut bush. Like if you were just sitting down having a cool drink, like a break, you wouldn't. You'd drop everything and you'd come up and you'd do the bus stop or the nut bush. And they did that often through the ballroom dancing at this particular club, which I don't even know if they're around anymore, but it was a really, really good time. It was and that was the 80s. It wasn't because I wasn't that old in the 80s. Because it was only my 20s, which was like a couple of years ago. She keeps trying. It doesn't look good right now. Don't forget some Aussie 80s, Marty. Good old Cold Chisel for me. Cold Chisel's a bit loud for me, but I did like some of their songs. Hello, Malika. Hello, Malika. Was it Malika? Oh, I'll get it right one day. Malika, hello. Tina Turner, love the Tina Turner. I listened to the AM radio in my car, and the station I listened to used to have old classics from 40s, 50s, 60s. Now it's the 70s song, because apparently the 70s and the 80s are old. What? Apparently. Kiki, how about Men at Work? I love Men at Work, Marty. I do love them. Yes, I love them. They're good too. No, they're not good. They're fantastic. Kiki, get in the corner with Marty. No, they were very good. I was very impressed with them. Oh, Malika. Hello, Malika. I love the way she waves to me. Oh, it's nice. AC/DC. I'm an AC/DC fan. Yes. Yeah. That's a lot of. I used to. What's his name? White Wedding. Can you believe I've forgotten his name? White Wedding. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten his name. How can I forget him? He was the main person I listened to the whole time. Or as we say, Akadaka. That's right. We call him Akadaka. You and I are the same era. Yes, actually you are. I won't go there in age, but yes, you are. Akadaka. Yeah, we used to call AC/DC Akadaka. we use the slang Akadaka. Here we go. Four Tops. Oh, yeah, Four Tops are good. I saw the Four Tops. I'm pretty sure I did. Here in Australia, they came, it would have been, how old's my daughter? It was way before she was born. Yes, I went with a partner and I saw them, and always at the Four Seasons. I can't remember who it was. It was four guys that danced. A lot. Four good-looking fellas. Billy Idol. I had a mental blank there, Franca. Thank you. And I don't understand why, because Billy Idol was my main person that I listened to. I used to play his album. Well, that's what it was in the old days. They were albums, right? We'll call them CDs so people understand. I used to play his CD or his album all the time, to the extent where I had scratch marks on it. I was a big Billy Idol fan. Not for everyone, but I do like Midnight Oil. Midnight Oil I like a lot. Yep. Four Tops danced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was them. And they always danced through every song. It was great. Hello, Sherry. Lovely to have you here, Sherry. Welcome. How did we get so sidetracked? Temptations. Or it could have been them. Oh, Elaine, now I'm confused. It was either Four Tops, Four Seasons, or Temptations. I can't remember which one I saw. It might have seen the Temptation. I'm pretty sure I got the Four Tops on the brain. Your brain doesn't work very well these days. It's because I'm 29. It's because I'm 29. Someone did say to me the other day, the reason your memory lapses is not because you're going through old age or because you've got dementia or something like that. It's because you've got too much happening. Slow down. She said, take a step back, breathe, and drop something for a while, and then come back to it when you're up to date. So yeah, she's probably right. Wait until you reach 30. Oh, that's going to take me forever. Records and cassettes. I know cassettes in the old days. Remember we used to put the pen in there to wind it up when it came undone? Not that I ever did that because I wasn't old enough then. I keep trying. Sorry, it was me and Marty talking about the renovations to the naughty corner. We should create a WoW playlist on Spotify. Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be so fun. I'm not on Spotify. I'll have to do that. There are 5 temptations. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it was the four tops. My brain is telling me the 4 tops. I still have cassettes and a player too. Yeah, so do I. I still have them here. I don't hear them much, but I still have them here. Oh, Angela. Hello. I'm looking at the name thinking, who is that? But I just worked out. Hello, Angela. Lovely to have you here. I know I shake all the time. You know what that is, don't you? That is the sign language for clapping. So if you see me do that, I'm just clapping. Not that I do sign. I just love that as a clap. So it's not so loud, because when I clap, I'm really loud. So I tend to do that. Lovely to have you here, Angela. I don't know. Just got sidetracked there again. Julie's in the house. Hi, Julie. You're here. I was about to say pen in the cassette. Oh yeah, I did. I used to wind that cassette in all the what's it called? The thread. I don't even know what to call it now. All the tape would come out and we'd have to wind it all back up. It was hilarious. Ah yes, memories. Memories. You know. All right. So can we get on to business? I want to talk about business. But I haven't much to talk about now. We've talked about a lot. We talked about our little purse that we created yesterday on the channel. Peekaboo. Nothing in there at the moment because I've taken it all out. Peekaboo. So we did that on the channel yesterday, late last night, early this morning, if you will. Many days spent beside the cassette player waiting for your favourite song so you can record it. Remember you had the 2 buttons and you either went like that or you went like that. And when you're doing homework, you're like this, had your fingers on the button, doing your homework, and all of a sudden the song came on and then you'd like miss it, and you'd miss the first few bars of the song, and then at the end you'd get the guy saying, how about that song? You know, it was hilarious. My wife threatened to leave me unless I stopped constantly playing 80s music. I told her to wake me up before you go. Oh, Marty. All right, come out of the corner. Sit in front here with us. I just had eye surgery yesterday. Oh, Sherry, I still cannot see really good, but I can listen. Oh, Sherry, we're just doing a whole lot of talking here, hun. I tend to reread everyone's message, so you're getting to see, hear what I'm saying, what they're saying. Yeah? So Kiki says, Marty, and she's laughing. She's laughing. I'm trying to keep up with my temperature squares, but I have 10 weeks to join. Julie, I've got 3 weeks to join, so I'm a little bit behind. I've got to get them all joined by Wednesday for the first Thursday of the month, which is the last Thursday of the month. I'm not gonna start again. You missed that before. You'll have to rewatch this live to hear that because that was hilarious. Shall I do it again, guys? Without laughing? I can't remember I was told about the cassette and pen. Oh, no, we can't remember. Whatever, Franca. All right, let me try it again without laughing this time. Breathe. I can do this. She's trying to breathe. All right. This Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month, which is actually last Thursday. And then next Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month, which is the first Thursday. Oh, I messed it up. Let's try it again. All right, here, I can do this again. This Thursday, you're getting first Thursday of the month, which is actually last Thursday of the month, but it doesn't matter because you're getting it this Thursday. Next Thursday, you're getting Remember September, which is the first Thursday of the month in September, and we do Remember September every year. I sort of got it out a little differently. It's not the same way I wrote in the book. I don't even look at the book because it confuses me, right? How do you like that? What are you trying to say? Maybe we should get some biscuits to go with the jukebox. Lionel Richie tea. Stop it. Too late because this is live. You can't edit it out. I know. Right? It's what I'm not saying, Franca. Yeah. Oh no, I tried it, Franca. I messed it up. I did do it right the 3rd time before. It took me 3 goes before, remember? Was it 3 goes? It was 3 goes. I think it was more. I can't remember now. Oh, no, I did it a second time. Here we go again. She can always hang up on us again. If you don't remember this, guys, a couple of weeks ago, it was about 3 or 4 weeks now. It's passed very quickly, hasn't it? I accidentally cut everyone off. I hit the screen and it said, you've hit quit. Would you like to quit? Click yes or no. And I went yes instead of no. And I cut everyone off. It was hilarious. Only Mary. Only Mary. They're saying only Mary. They did love me again, though. I think they did. Some of us, that's when my subscriber count went down, I'm sure of it. We really did have to talk amongst ourselves that day. I think he was still talking on the old live and I wasn't there. And then one live, let me check it now. Yeah, it's overheating. Oh, we could get cut off. Oh, no, we're okay. One live, the camera overheated. And I didn't know it was overheating, right? And it was overheating and it was cooking. And right on the bottom it says, phone is overheated, needs to shut down. And I couldn't work out what overheated it. I had no idea what overheated it. So I went quickly and said to everybody, I've got to go. Why? I've got to go because it's overheating. And as I went to click out, the phone shut down, right? So I never got a chance to click end the live. So I had to go on my computer, get on the computer and find out how to end the live. It was still going. Even though I'd said goodbye, it was still on. 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes after the live was finished to actually cancel the live. Got to work it out. I tried everything. I tried editing it, saving, edit. It just didn't work. It took 20 minutes for it to disappear, but it was funny. Not for you, because you guys didn't see that part. You just saw me say, gotta go, bye. Oh, okay, I've lost it all. We really did have to talk amongst it. Yes. Oh, you missed that one, Teresa. That's right. You weren't on that live. We were just saying that so we just sat there talking amongst ourselves, and Mary was on her own in the new live. I did set up the new live. Yes, I did. You meant to do it, Mary. I wanted to cut everybody off. Finally got the kaleidoscope blanket. I know, Angela, you're doing well with that blanket. Well done. Go you. She's doing a great job. You're right, Franca. She is. Too many decories the night before. Not exactly, Margaret, but I'll tell you what I could do with one today. I really could do with one today. We did go to a birthday party yesterday. I had a choice to do all sorts of yummy drinks, and I only did that one Maduri lemonade. It kind of put me off because it was Maduri and salty water. I thought, what is that? Wasn't exactly lemonade. Oh, no, I did have a cruiser. I had one cruiser, and then I stopped and just had like water and hot chocolate. I had a hot chocolate at the end of the night. I'm not allowed to have it. What? You lost the plot, Mary. You never had it. I never had the plot. You're right. I have beers in the fridge, Mary. Come over. Oh, look, Kiki, don't you dare tempt me. One day, I'm going to message you and say, I'm in Queensland. Come pick me up at the airport. I am going to message you, or I'm coming straight from the airport to your place. Look at my little bike. Push bike. Not a motorbike. We could do one of those little scooters, you know, the ones they ride around in over in Italy, the little scooters. I want a scooter. Or I could tell you what, I'll hop on that boat again and oh, one paddle's gone. I'll make it there one day, Kiki, I promise. And then I've got to go to America after Queensland by boat. I haven't got a passport. I need to get a passport. I would love to come to Queensland, seriously. And if I do, I'm telling you, you better be there. You better be there, girl, because if you're not there, in the corner. In the corner. All right, so how we got so sidetracked again, but it's not my fault. I never get sidetracked. You guys lead me astray. Let's have a drink. Cheers, everyone. All right, so let's get down to business again. This week, I was going to say that just knock on Kiki's door and shout, surprise, here I am. And she'll say, get in the corner. Won't you, Kiki? It put me in the corner instantly. But I would love to come to Queensland. If you come to Queensland, that's the perfect time for me to go to the corner, free for all the yarn for me. You get nothing. I'll walk in and say, hi, Kiki, I'm here. You get nothing. I'll bring yarn with me. You know I will. Instead, you know, some people, they bring cakes to people's houses the first time they visit. A plant, you know, a tree. I bring yarn. Here, have yarn. I don't crochet. Shut up and take the yarn. What? No, it's true. No, it's not true. However, when I gave the lady yesterday her birthday present, let's call her Mary, when I gave her, yeah, she's got the same name as me, we're just lucky like that. I gave her her birthday present. I did pop in some Aboriginal art cup and a coaster. And then I popped in one of our cows and one of our beanies. So she got both of them. Mm-hmm. The whole tree, says Kiki. Malika, thank you, Malika. She puts thumbs up. I like Malika. She's gorgeous. Hey, I like everybody else, but Malika, she's so cute. Because she doesn't say much. She just like, she's okay. Yeah, you're good for the channel, Malika. The other ones are naughty. They're naughty. You're a good girl. Oh, sorry, I'm being naughty myself. All right, so all right. Yesterday when I went to give the lady her gift, it was one of our beanies and one of our cows. Which one was it exactly? It was. Or do I have one here? Well, the main double wrap. Yeah. That one, and the chunky beanie, the main chunky beanie, which is actually on our website at www.wowcrochetdesigns.com. And if you are interested in purchasing that, we have the pattern, we have the packs, or we have the ready-mades, and you can decide which one you want. Pretty cool, huh? And I gave her those two items as a gift, and she loves them. She wears them often, so not those ones, but she wears them often. So I thought, what can I give her as a gift? And I thought that would be a perfect gift for her because I know she wears both the beanies and the double wrap cows. So keep her nice and warm during our cooler months. And it's still cool here right up into September. It gets cool. The mornings in September when spring hits is really cold. Later in the evenings is also really cold, and she's always out in the morning and the night doing things, so it was well worth it for her. And I've missed the chat. Oh no, we're all good. We're all good. Now, what is going to happen after we finish the Pretty as a Peacock blanket? I know I should have talked about this before, but we just got so sidetracked with me being silly. After we finish the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, yours truly has not decided whether or not I'll be selling the blanket yet. I love it too much so far, so I don't know. Working out where I would put it if I kept it, it's another story. I do not want to put it in a box. I'll stew over that for the next couple of months of what I'm going to do with my blanket. After we do the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, now as you know, I don't know if I can show you. Let's move this little girl out the way. Oh, it's a bit of a mess, a bit of a disheveled mess. You can see it there. All that yarn right there. She's going to fall in a minute now. All that yarn right there was the yarn to our, I can't get this back up again now. There we go. Was the yarn to our not temperature blanket. End of the year blanket last year, the big one. Oh my gosh, my brain's got a total fail. And we had a whole lot of leftover yarn from that blanket. Swatch blanket of 2021. Oh, what a mental blank. And I should look at the book because it's all written there. She says that she never looks at the book. Yeah, the swatch blanket. I had it like a mental blank. And I had it on the book too. We will be doing another, when I say another blanket, it will be another blanket, but it'll be part of a surprise. So that yarn that you see there, I've purchased 5 new skeins. What? And your job will be to name the blanket. That's it. All right. So we'll be doing a surprise or a giveaway, if you want to call them that, over the next few weeks. But that blanket has to be finished first. The temperature blanket, I can't get that out of the brain now. The Pretty as a Peacock blanket needs to be finished first. Oh, Franca, she'll be getting that way before the blanket's finished because it's going to take a long time to finish the rest of the blanket. So Jody will definitely be getting it. So I haven't forgotten about her. I haven't forgotten about her. Relax, Max. Relax, Max. Who's Max? They're saying, who is Max? And so we'll be sorting that out in the future. That's probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks away, depending on how long it takes you to do part 4 of your Pretty as a Peacock blanket. When we do that, there will be a full giveaway with the pattern, with the sewing needle, with the scissors, with the yarn, with the hook, and obviously the pattern. The pattern will not be as difficult as the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, so heads up there. The Pretty as a Peacock blanket was a little bit difficult because I was creating it as I go for the channel, just for you. That happens once a year on our channel where I pick a project and I create it just for you. Usually it's a blanket. I think next year I might change it up a little bit and do something totally different. In fact, I think one year I actually created the pillow, the convivial cushion, which was the name chosen by Jodie Mann, not Jodie Mann, Katie Hahn. I had Jodie Mann on the brain. Katie Hahn. So, or Han, I don't know how to pronounce it. And so we're going to do that again next year, but it will be something totally different. It will not be a blanket and it will not be a cushion. So we will be sorting something very different out next year. That's something totally different. Won't even talk about that yet because that's not going to happen until maybe March or April of next year, or in our case, July. I'll stop picking on me, guys. Have a good day. You're off to bed. Oh, you're off to bed, Elaine. Have a good sleep, honey. I miss Katie. I know she does come in occasionally. She pops in, but you know, since everybody went back to work, poor Katie had to go back to work too, as everybody does. Yeah, it happens. So we will be doing one of those blankets again, but Pretty as a Peacock blanket has to be done before any of that happens. So I'm not going to give you any dates or exact weeks. We're talking 3-4 weeks maybe. I'm guessing it'll take us 2 weeks to finish the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, maybe. But, you know, don't quote me on it. It could take you longer than 2 weeks. You might want to make your blanket bigger. Now, when we do our border for the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, it's going to be, I'm going to be creating it so it fits everybody's blanket. Fingers crossed. If you do the border and you've done like 10 extra rows than we've done and it doesn't fit, please let me know. It should work out. For the amount that I'm using, I'll get you to finish off on a certain amount of numbers so that border will suit your blanket. We hope. She says we hope, and she's like, oh, I'm doing this. It's like the blind leading the blind here. I have no idea what I'm doing. No, I do. I know what I want from the blanket. Like when you picture it in your head and when you start doing it and you talk about numbers and you got to make sure all your numbers, it's all about count. Don't you just hate count, right? Whose idea was it to talk about math? Who invented maths? Right? Who invented it? And if your count does not match, your blanket is going to be totally off. So we've got to try and match a border up with any count. It's got to match any count. That way it will suit any size blanket. So if I did 10 rows in part 4 and you do 12 and the other guy does 15 and one guy does 21 and one guy does 28 and then all the other women decide to do 15, 16, 18, I'm trying to change it, right? 18, 19, you know, like the Aussies say, then we will actually have to have a border to match all of those numbers. So it kind of all has to marry up. The more rows you do on part 4, the more count you're getting, because otherwise your blanket will turn in. If you don't add those extra stitches, your blanket's going to turn in. It's as simple as that. Oh, I've got a bit of an itchy ear. Oh, so that's something we need to talk about when it comes to border time. Okay, so I'll try and make a border to suit any size of the blanket. Oh, you're back. Bonnie's back. She's back. Yes, she's back. Yes, she's back. So Bonnie is back. Now, you've had dinner. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. That was a quick dinner. It really was. Did you wash the dishes? Oh, don't worry. Let hubby do it. Oh, Angela's saying hello to everyone. Angela, if you didn't know this, guys, she's creating the kaleidoscope blanket, recreating our kaleidoscope blanket. And she's doing such a good job. And she's been posting her pictures up on our page, Facebook page. And also the lovely Karen has been posting pictures up of her temperature blankets, and she's doing 2 on the Facebook page. Now, if you wanted to post any pictures on our page, just go to Wow Crochet Designs, WOW Crochet Designs on Facebook, and click on the community section, or you might be able to post without doing it. If you go to the community section, it allows you to post, and you can pop pictures up of your blankets that you're creating with us, or your beanies that you're creating with us, and whatever it is you're creating with us, pop pictures of yours. We don't mind seeing it. My math is getting better. Oh, you're lucky, Angela. I don't think mine's getting anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I have to be honest, with the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, in every row, I have made at least one mistake. So it's because there's just so many stitches, and I mess up the count, and I'm popping my stitch markers on every 10th stitch as well. Then I go back and I see a skipped stitch, and I think that's why I'm short. And it's like I'm short on the first 5 stitches, or the first 10 stitches. I'm going to take the whole row undone, and it really is wasting a lot of time. So it's not all the rows. It's not the first, 15 rows were easy. After that, I kind of went, oh, what's going on here? There's far too many stitches. I knew where I went wrong last time. I like maths. I don't like maths, Angela. I despise maths. Despise maths. So there you go. All right, so get excited for the Peacock blanket, because hopefully part 4 should be here one day this week. Now, if anything, and I want to pick a date, I'm just going to say Friday for the sake of being the end of the week. Yeah. It just gives me more time to work out if I had to repeat those 4 rows or those 5 rows over and over and over again, rounds, by the way, would it still look the same, or would it start to wave? Because I noticed a stitch I was using, and I started off with 5 double crochets in a set, started to wave. Then I went up to 7 in the set, was still waving. I got right up to 9, and it's still wavy. So now I'm going to try 15, and hopefully the 15 in each set with the gaps in between will work. It may not. I may end up having to mess up again, but I'm already up to the 3rd row, starting with the 15, and it seems to not be waving now. So fingers crossed that I got it. Maybe I need to pop in, like I've started with doubles. Maybe I need to go double, 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 half double, and then single, just to bring it all in. Or, I don't know. We'll see. Leave it with me. I'm still working on it. Did Teresa like her book? I haven't given it to her, hun. I did show her. Teresa, this is the Angela that gave you the book. I haven't seen her. I honestly have not seen Teresa for a while. We have to talk, Teresa. We have to get together, Teresa and I. We haven't seen each other for a while. She's been busy working. I've been busy working. We just have not seen each other. So, Teresa, if you are listening, this is the lovely Angela that gave you the book, that gave us both the books. She's just a darling. I did show her the book on the live. She saw it, but I haven't given it to her yet. Maybe I'll post it to her. I remember you showing the book. We'll catch up soon. Yeah, I know. We just have had no life. With you working, me working, I work all the time. I said to the lady, I went to the birthday yesterday, and I said to her, if I wasn't here, I'd be working way up to 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning tonight. She went, what? And I said, yeah, I work because I'm doing private jobs as well as for the channel. So, I have to keep going. I can't stop. Yeah. And she said, no, you've got to take a step back and slow down a little. So, yeah, I have been bringing the channel down to 1 pattern a week, or 1 tutorial a week, not so much pattern, 1 tutorial a week. And that's kind of helped me out a little bit to catch up. Once I'm all caught up, we go back to some sort of normality. Hence the word some sort of normality. It's some sort of normality, some sort. I tried to get a bigger one for crochet. Couldn't find them. They're not too popular, Angela. We'll have to make them. We should make some. We should do a book. Oh, she started again. See, the brain, and then the mouth just doesn't stop. I graduated an oldie. I've been here long enough to be an oldie. Oh, have you? Peter Frampton. I don't know what a Peter Frampton is. Is that somebody? Is it somebody? I don't know. I live a very shallow life here. In fact, when I am driving in the car, if I hear the news, I put the voice down. I don't want to hear it anymore. So I don't know who's who, and I don't know who's in the know. I don't know anything. Yeah. Was a singer in the 70s. Oh, was he? All right, okay. Brampton. Oh. What did he sing? I probably would have known the songs, but not him. Yeah. Four Tops was 70s and 80s. Oh, you've gone back on our chat, Bonnie. Ah, I'm pretty sure Four Tops, I saw them live. I'm pretty sure it was them. Had such a good time. It was a very good show. Yeah, you were there, were you, Bonnie? Auntie T, guys, if you are joining us now, if you are joining us new and don't know who Auntie T is my sister. She's the oldest sister in the family. She puts us all into line, straightens us all out, gives us a whack across the back of the head when we play up, and gives us an ice cream when we're good. Not in those kind of terms, but, you know, in a different way, but, you know, that kind of way. Yeah, she's, you know, she's all right. We like her sometimes. She's all right, you know. Sorry, Teresa. She's saying, what? What have I done? I haven't done anything wrong. So we will be finishing Pretty as a Peacock blanket fairly soon. Now, that's a blanket that's been hanging around a long time. For those of you who didn't know this, we sorted that blanket out a whole year ago. We didn't sort it out. We started talking about it a year ago, but didn't finish it until now. Didn't start it until now. I must have a pretty long arm to hit you across the back of the head. It's not bad, that arm. I got married in 77, had my first baby in 78, second baby in 79, divorced in 81. Oh, wow, you didn't play any. You didn't miss any trick. You just went on for it. Go, go, go. That's called being a busy person, Bonnie. Yes, no, we are having a lot of issues with the blanket, but that's sorted itself out now. I know exactly what we need to do. It's all about math, and math just drives me bananas. And I mean bananas. I go loopy-loop with, and sometimes I get so frustrated that what I'm working on just gets tossed across the room because I'm really high-strung like that. Hopefully no one gets in the way at the time because the crochet hook goes with it. I'm in the middle, I'm like this. Shh, and then I go, oh, where is everything? All over the floor, yarn, because I don't just throw it close. Like, I throw it far. So it hits a wall, hits the ground, and it's in pieces, and the stitches have come out, which has messed up my count even more, right? So it's more trouble than it's worth. Very high strung like that. Yeah, very high strung. But nobody gets hurt. As long as I'm not throwing the scissors around, we should be okay. They're saying, what? It's just crazy lady. So guys, I think it's time to head off. I think I'm losing the plot again. Look at the time. We did 1 hour and 27 minutes. Is that plenty? Do you want to talk about something? Anything you'd like to ask me? Would you like to have a cup of tea? I'm trying to... What? 8 tracks, 33s, 45s, yes. Halloween. Oh, that's going to be talked about in September. Not this one. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Now, this first Thursday of the month, you're getting last Thursday's... Oh, that didn't work. This first Thursday, I'm trying to fit Halloween in there. This first Thursday of the month, no. This first Thursday that should have been the month is now on last Thursday of this month. And in September, you're getting first Thursday of the month. And remember September, and when we're talking about Christmas, and I forgot, we'll be talking about Halloween in that one as well. I think from memory last year, we did talk about Halloween in August. If you like... No, I'll do a separate video for Halloween. I can't put it in with the first Thursday of the month. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to upset my system that I finally got right. I don't want to do it. I'm going to cry. No, well, I think Halloween, we'll do a separate video for that. We literally will. In between the first Thursday of September and the end of the month. Need my email, Mary. I know it's coming, I promise. Look, to be honest with you, Kiki, once this I can get it out now, Thursday. Once this first Thursday of the month gets out, we can start talking about everyone I've promised patents to. My patent testing. And Kiki, you're one. Karen's the other. And who's the other one? Oh, he knows who he is, since it's the only male here. Need my email. I will get your email when I'm finished first Thursday of the month in the last Thursday of this month and done the first Thursday of the month next month. Stop. Control yourself, woman. So yeah, um, missed a whole chunk. My Wi-Fi keeps shutting down. Oh well, we got back into the first Thursday of the month again, Franca. We go. I'm trying to work it out again. So I think Halloween will have its own video, actually, Kiki, because it'll give me an opportunity to talk about it properly. I've brought myself down. I can feel myself coming down. It's all right, guys. I'm getting under control again. It will be its own video. We'll be talking about what we're making, what we're creating for Halloween. And we'll also be talking about what's going to happen for Halloween this year for Wild Crochet Designs. Now, I know that you guys know pretty much every year I crochet a whole lot of items and then I create a silly little 10-minute, sometimes 20-minute video just for fun. There's no crochet in it. It's all for fun for Halloween. I'm either wearing the items, I'm either playing with the items like, as a toy, whatever. I'm either doing some weird stuff for Halloween. This year, it's not going to be any different. We're going to do something, well, it is different. It's different than last year's. We're going to make those items for Halloween. Then I'm going to be doing a video and I'm actually going to have a chat with my son. For his singing school, he built a small one-room studio. And it's a studio where you go into, it's like a little box room, and you go in there and you sing or you talk or whatever you do, you create it, and he adds the music and he adds a bit of fun to it and makes it sound good. And I'm going to be doing that with him. I have to pay him because it's a full-on studio. It's not something for free. So I have to pay for that, which is fine. I don't mind paying for that. A little bit of fun for the channel. Sometimes a small price to pay to have a bit of fun, yeah? It's like anything, that's the way the world works, yeah? So I'm going to pay him to create something to be, it's like it's narrating and singing and doing some weird stuff at the same time over my video that you will be seeing. I've already got the idea in the brain. I'm trying to get it all written up on the computer for the Halloween. I call it a Halloween party, right? I've always called it the Halloween party or, the Halloween fun or the spider or whatever. We did the spider last year. And we do a lot of weird stuff for Halloween. Well, I do. You don't. You just sit there and laugh at me thinking, what is she up to now? What is wrong with her? So we do a lot of weird things, and this year I'm going to really put some effort into it. Last year was a little bit boring, a little bit dull, and the reason it was because we had a lot of we were still indoors a lot. So I thought I'm going to do something that's consist only of my house, so that way if we get stuck indoors I won't get trapped with saying I really can't do the video now because so now I know that we won't have that problem anymore. Fingers crossed, I hope not. And we can create something a little different. So get excited. That's going to be fun. It really is. It's going to be something totally different. What have I done? I have missed all the chat. Missed a whole chunk of, we've done that one. No trip to Queensland until you do your homework, Mary. I don't think, I can't afford it anyway right now, but I'll let you know when I can. I need to find Nightmare Before Christmas amigurumi patterns. I want to start with Oogie Google. There was a crochet kit, but it was sold out. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Have you got Sky Franca? Okay, Angela wants to talk to Franca. That's fine. Okay, had to leave. Wasn't seeing text. Okay, the messages. Okay. Mary, just do August and September together. No, they have to be done separately. They're two big videos. They're too big. It'll take like an hour and a half or something. Okay. Yes, but that's what I said, Franca, a double Thursday. Yep. Signal good in my, yep, okay. Can you do an Oogie Boogie tutorial, Mary? I don't even know what that is. I'm not good at reading patterns yet. I don't know if it's someone's brand. I can't really do a tutorial on a brand. I don't think. I could do our own little Oogie Boogie, but not a branded one, yeah. Mary hates amigurumi. I do dislike. It's not that I don't like amigurumi, Kiki. It's just that because you're working on something tight, you have to use tighter stitch. You have to use a smaller hook than the yarn to get it to tighten up, and it can really do some strain on the hands. And because I work with my hands all day, all night, I don't want to put any more strain than I have to. Maybe we'll do a couple of more amigurumis on the channel. We only did one, kind of one. It's only been the head of the doll of a guy. Since the weather, it's missed the signal. Yep. Oops. You should be able to find one on YouTube. I see the hot isn't. I see to hot isn't it? Yep. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. If it's a branded name, I have to be careful. I can't actually do a branded item. I know people have done them on the channel, and look, I give them credit. I would never do a branded item. I'd create our own little monster. I don't have a problem with that, but I cannot do branded ones. I remember getting questioned because I did a blanket, which was Hello Kitty, but it was actually not for sale. It was a gift, so I got away with that. He's part of a nightmare before Christmas, yes. Adios, buenas noches. Oh, adios. Malika. I don't speak another language, but adios. Oh. So yeah, I don't know if I can do it. But I can do our own little monster if you like. Oogie Boogie is a character from the movie. It can be big or small, which is okay, Claptrap. That's not a problem. But I cannot do a branded, like when I was doing Mickey Mouse blankets and Minnie Mouse, I can do them, but I can't sell them because it's branded. Does that make any sense? But I can't do them on the channel either. So that's another thing. I mean, people have done it. And look, I take my hat off to them, but I wouldn't dare do it. Yeah, it's overstepping some boundaries there. We can make our own little guy. I don't have a problem with that. Eventually we can make a little guy if you like. I don't really have a problem with making a spooky fella. Notice how it's always a guy. Like guy. It's always a guy. Is there a theme here? What? I might do a John Lennon picture just for fun. Like a little John Lennon, not picture, a little John Lennon guy. Yeah. Oh, she's Malika saying buenas noches. So cute. So cute. All right. I don't speak another language, but I'm assuming buenas noches means good night because I think I remember that from, movies and whatever else have you. So good night. Have a good night. We'll talk soon. She likes her guy stuff. Oh! Keep him on the shelf. Just to look at. That's where you gotta stay. Don't give me any grief. All right, so this Thursday you are definitely getting the Thursday that should have been first Thursday of the month. I'm not going to repeat that anymore. That's it. I refuse to say it again. And well shelved, yes, well shelved. And have I done? I've gone further even. What have I said? It's not. I've done it all. It's okay. I'm rereading what I'm supposed to tell you, and I've done everything. I did put down, and it's really interesting. I've put down Monday and Tuesday of next week, and I've kept them blank because I'm not sure where I'm headed for those 2 days. Let's just put them down as getting sorted out for Thursday of the month. Shh. I'm not saying it again. So I'm not going to put anything down for Monday and Tuesday. So you won't see anything happening on the channel Monday and Tuesday. Not that you saw anything happen on the channel Monday and Tuesday of this week either, or last week. It doesn't matter. But Thursday you'll definitely get first Thursday of the month, and we may get part 4 on Friday. Oh, producer Peacock blanket. We'll call it something else than Oogie Boogie. Mine wouldn't probably look anything like the one in the film anyway. With my crochet skills, you're funny, Claptrap. Maybe you can design a naughty corner creature for Halloween. Marty, let's write that down. It wasn't on the cards, but that does sound like a very interesting. Oh, I can add that in there. See the ideas. Thanks, Marty. Naughty corner creature. We have to name him. That would be very interesting. I love the naming part. It's very good. Thank you, Marty. She will, Franca. Yes. Yes. Look, we could organise something. We could, but not. I'll check this Oogie Boogie guy out. And we could do our own little guy. We could. Hi, Curly, also known as Mary. Sherry, hello. You can call me Curly anytime. Shirley Temple. Remember Shirley Temple? She had the ringlets. Oh, she was so cute. Oogie Boogie. I'm writing it down because I don't know. I don't really, I'm not really big on TV and movies and well, I am, but I just don't. I can't be bothered these days. I'm either crocheting and I'm looking at the box, but I'm not actually. Nothing's going in. It's like. Kind of like that. Nothing's going in. Second, that Marty, something lurking amongst the skeins. Oh. We may, look, just don't get excited, okay? Don't get me excited because it's too late now. I'm already excited. Don't get me excited, but we could sort something out. Mary, it's animated. It's cool. Okay, it's cool, is it? I like the animated, but I'm kind of, yeah, we'll see. Leave it, the ball in my court. I'll leave it in my court. I'll sort it out. We'll work something out. But I have already got an idea for Halloween when it comes to not so much creating, when it comes to the funny video I do at the end of our Halloween, literally on the actual October, the night, 30th, I think it is, October. It's a Tim Burton movie, so definitely cool. Well, we do like Tim Burton. We do like that. It's Halloween meets Christmas. Oh, I love that. I love that. That would be great. I want Halloween meets Christmas meets Easter. No spiders. No, not this year. We did our spiders last year, Franca. We did our spiders last year. So no spiders this year, no. But Stanley, poor Stanley. It may have something to do, look, I'll tell you what, it may have something to do with skeletal. Is that a word I can use? Skeletal? You can use the word skeletal. It may have something to do with that. It may have something to do with the weight and skeletal. Let's just leave it like that. A bunny in a Santa suit. Sweet or suit? Black cat. Oh, who says that? Who says that? Sherry's talking about black cats. Black one never knows. Actually, you know what? Before I do the Halloween, this is a good idea. Before I do the Halloween video, we could have like in one of our lives, we could have like a thing where everybody gives me ideas and I pick 4 or 5 out of them to add to the funny story, which is personal kind of funny story. It's a little bit personal as well. So you'll get that part and think, what is she doing? You'll probably get that, oh my God, Father, what is she doing? That's the line you'll be saying. We were saying, seriously, this is what she's doing? Purple people eater. Oh, I like that song, Purple People. Yeah. That's a long time ago, that song. Yeah, we could do like a list. You can give me a list of all the items you want to see. Do something that combines Easter, Christmas, and Halloween to save time. A bunny skeleton with a red nose. Oh, I'm sorry, but that is funny. That's very funny, Marty. Get in the corner. I'm pulling a serious face because it's not just funny. It's actually a good idea. When people start talking, I literally get the images in my head. It's like, oh my gosh. Santa in a skeleton suit with bunny ears? Oh my gosh. What? Like I get different weird pictures in my head. Very psychotic. I don't know how you put up with me. There's a little bit of loopy loops. But we could do that. We could do like a little, you get to tell me all the items you'd like to see. And then I pick a few. And like I said, I might even pick a few that I can cross over, like your Santa and your bunny ears and that sort of stuff, that I can cross over and make it like, Santa got lost and, fell over and tripped into Halloween or something. Like we could do something weird. We could really like get into that. Welcome back to the corner, Marty. I can't believe you were removed from the corner in the first place. Oh, he started being good. We can't have that, Marty. Put a heart on it, and then Valentine's covered as well. What about St. Patrick's Day? Santa wearing a green outfit. A chicken with pumpkin ears and a Santa nose. You guys are hilarious. You're funny. I thought I was a funny one. You're funny. But it is good. This is good ideas. Like, this is a really good idea. I think I might do that. We might do that. You know what? Let's plan it for next Saturday. That we'll do Saturdays Live, and everybody can get on and just run all their ideas. Spend a week thinking about it. Run all your ideas for Halloween. I've already got 1, 2, 3. I've already got 3 created. No, one's created. One I'm still playing with. The third one I haven't started yet. So I might even mix that in with that like little creature guy instead. We'll see. But if you want your ideas on our Halloween party fun that we're going to have, or antics or silliness, next weekend, this next Saturday, today week, we'll do that live where everybody gets to pass on their ideas, and we'll do like a let's do it. Let's just do it. Give me some ideas, and then I'll go through all those ideas. I'll pick what I want, and then the other will get popped in the back of the book for next year. All right. So I think this is a really good idea. We can do that. I have an idea that will frighten you for Halloween. Something. Achoo! Oh gosh, I had that. Something happened to my head. I don't know what it was. We're not doing any knitting on this channel. No knitting. Even though she's done that before. Live. That was hilarious. I did knitting actually live on the channel before I even did crochet live. And I don't like knitting. What about my everything wreath? Make a decor wreath with removable decorations, baubles, eggs, hearts, shamrocks, and pumpkins. Everything covered. You know, that is not even a bad idea, Kiki. Know how I went serious? I went totally serious then. That's not a bad idea. St. David, St. Andrews, St. Patrick, and St. George. Yes, I need help with the join as you go. Sherry, I'll do another video, hon. You can have a look, but I'll do a nice video. I've actually done a join as you go. Actually, I've done a big one on a chunky yarn. We've already done that. I don't even know why I didn't think of that before. We've done one with a chunky yarn. I love that idea, Kiki. I tell you what, it's not a bad idea, Marty. I went completely serious with that one. Let's have a look at it. Decorations, baubles, eggs, hearts, shamrocks, and pumpkins. Everything covered. I love it. Can have like Velcro on both sides, and they could just stick on. Reindeer. Reindeer. Wearing a green outfit. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, these are ideas that, like, people, you know, it makes me laugh when people say, oh, I've had a crochet block. I can't crochet. I've got like a block. I haven't got time for a block. I've got too much happening in my head. I don't think I have enough life left to create them. What colour is the wreath? Yeah, interesting colour. Actually, it can be green. And you know what? It'll fit Christmas. It'll fit Easter, because green is used in Easter as well. It'll fit St. Patrick's Day. It'll fit, what's the other one? Valentine's Day, because you can put the red hearts on the green because they stand out. I reckon green would just be perfect. Could do a mosaic one and call it Aretha Franklin. Oh, stop that, Marty. Bad boy. You better stay in that corner and don't move. The teeth are gritting now. Santa as a skeleton holding a bunny by the neck. Bunny. That's hilarious. She's not writing it down, so I'm convinced she likes it. Oh, God, I'm not convinced she likes it. Look, I did read it twice. It's a lot to write down. Death's Daughter would also be a cool to crochet, but I think that would be more difficult than Boogeyman, Oogie Boogie. Well, very interesting ideas. But excuse me, you have to bring these ideas back next Thursday. Oh my gosh, I've got Thursday on the brain. Next Saturday. Saturday week. Oh my gosh, that Thursday is out to get me. It really is. Like, I'm going to have nightmares for the whole week until Thursday happens. So Saturday week, we're going to do a full list. I want everyone's ideas ready and roaring for Saturday week. Okay. Some of you who've done your ideas now, you're quick. You're good to do that. Some people need time to think about it. Some of us take a long time to think about it. We have to sit in the corner and think, a whole week of going, if you steam block Easter crochet, would that be hot cross bunnies? It could be. A coffin with a bunny in Santa clothes. Oh my gosh, Bonnie, you're so good at this. How about I email it to you, Mary? You remember what email is, right? Just. I don't know what you're talking about. Kiki, I have no idea. Email. What is that? I'm sorry, Ollie. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. But do hold on to these thoughts. And you know what you just said, Kiki? You write it down and reread it to me next week. On Saturday's live next week, we'll talk all about Halloween, and you'll give me ideas, and I'll have my own ideas, and we'll toss them all up together. They'll all get married, and everybody will be happy, and they'll have children, and it'll be fine. Well, they won't have any children. Or whatever, but we can marry it all up and make it good and exciting and fun. We are going to have a lot of fun again this year for Halloween. You know I love doing Halloween. I love it. I may have the strawberry drinks out, all those strawberries with all the ice and all the water and all the other stuff, the special stuff that makes me happy. Strawberry daiquiri. So we could have that happening, yes. I may not be here on next Saturday, so no one... What? So no one claiming my idea. Oh, you reckon you won't be here? Shall I write it down now then? Jumper... Oh, Franca, you're out of here. Get in the corner. You know that's coming. Be patient. We'll have to call it Kiki Wreathy. I bought strawberries this week, and I'm going to have my favourite... Are you going to do it, are you, Teresa? You lucky duck. I should get some. You know, it depends on the strawberries too, Teresa. If they're really ripe, then they're perfect. If they're overripe, they're no good. If they're underripe, forget it. It doesn't make a nice drink. If they're underripe, you add a bit more sugar for flavour. Who adds sugar in there? I do. I'm not supposed to do that either. I'm not supposed to have coffee, chocolate, sugar. I am in so much trouble. You got your back, have you? You're going to remember exactly what she said. They are perfect. Oh, you're lucky, Therese. Let me go back. Oh, I don't know, Kiki. You're stressing me out. I'll go back and write it down now. How's that? Where is it? Here we go. Baubles. What was it? Eggs, hearts, shamrocks, and pumpkin. Eggs, hearts. It's scribble now. Shamrock. It's real scribble. You don't want to see it. Pumpkin. It'll have to be small. That's it. Yeah, that's it. We're done. And a wreath. And I've put a big square around it with an asterisk in there just to please Kiki. You like that, Kiki? It's all about Kiki. Your name gets mentioned 20 times. You know that, don't you? Love the 80s. I know we're 80s crazy in this house. She said interchangeable wreath. Yes. Interchangeable. I got what you meant. Yes. Interchangeable wreath. So there's a bit of Velcro involved or press studs. Press studs. I don't think so. It'll be too wobbly. A bit of Velcro involved maybe. I don't know. Let me stew over it. You have pleased the Queen. I want to see you walk off like this, Kiki. Waving. Do the wave. Yeah, we'll think about it. Look, we're not going to make it, though. I'm just pretending we might make it. Stewing over it a little bit. Itty-bitty bit. I don't know if we'll make it. Seems like a lot of work. It seems like a lot of work. Maybe it's something we can talk about as a year project. Velcro, it's really expensive. It's a rip-off. Don't you love it, Marty? You're back in the good books again. Maybe it could be like a year-long project. We could do that. Or we could keep the wreath, have the Velcro, and when we are doing our crochet, just for next year, we'll do that year-long project when, say if we're doing Easter project, we'll make a little egg or make something, and then we'll just stick it to the wreath for Easter. And then come, Valentine's Day or something, we'll just a few hearts or something nice. Something nice. Listen to me. Something nice. Something like, ooh, lovey-dovey, ooh. And we'll just stick it to our wreath because that's the time it is. Nice. And then we'll have, you know, the Christmas. We could do something nice for Christmas. And then we'll have New Year's. And we could, you know, like have little champagne things and glasses and fireworks. I'm really out of control, aren't I? Oh, I've missed all the chat. Let's go back to it. Oh, we're having trouble with the internet. Did you see that, guys? Oh, it went away, but it's back. It's back. Pin backing lock. Pin backing lock. What does that mean? Pin backing lock? Pin backing. So what did I write? Baking lock. She's going to cook it. We all know she's going to cook it. Brooch pin, yes. I see the pin at the lock. I gotcha. It's good as a building project. 1 week may make leaves for wreath, then individual decorations. Sounds like a really good idea, Kiki. Might want to do something like that for Christmas and then run it into the year next year. We could do that. It's almost 3 a.m. here, so I'm off to bed, struggling to stay awake. Thanks for a great live catch-up. Catch you all soon. Kiki's in charge. I'm on my way out soon too, actually, Marty. She's anyway, she's always in charge. I don't know. We might have to call, I was going to say call her my right-hand man, but that would be my right-hand lady. Ciao for now. It's lunchtime. I know. That's why I want to go and have some lunch, something to eat. I'm starving now. Have a good week, and I'll catch up next time. We're going to be heading off too anyway, guys. Mary, tell her it will be on the Kiki Kitty couch. Stay away from my brain, Kiki. It's too late. She's gone into everyone's brain now, Claptrap. We're all in trouble, Claptrap. We're all doomed now. We've been controlled by Kiki. Crystal is great too. Yes, you're going back to all the messages. Yes, Crystal from Bagaday is absolutely fantastic. My special favourite lady, and she knows it. I'm innocent, says Kiki. I don't think so, honey. Between you, me, and Marty, and Franca, and whoever else is naughty, nobody's innocent. Nobody's innocent. I can't get it out. Nobody's innocent here. We're all naughty. But Kitty Cat isn't. Oh, I love this button. Cannot wait to create what I want to create with it. Ha ha ha. We are so excited to have this button right here. Oh, she doesn't stop. What is wrong with her? Guys, I am going to head off. In the 70s, I was skinny and I was a glitter girl. Oh, were you really? Well, in the 80s, I was skinny because I was only like 1. Yep. I used to be skinny once. Worst day of my life. No, that's not funny. I was quite thin for a very long time, and I think it might have been after I had Andrew. I had Francis first, and then I had Andrew. And after I had Andrew, I blew up like a balloon. In more ways than one. In many balloons, actually. Why are you laughing at that? What's wrong with you guys? So, yeah, I think we're on the way out, guys. Look, it's almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 57 minutes. What? What is wrong with her? She doesn't stop. She's like a big chatterbox. Guys, I am going to head off, but I will let you know. Frank is innocent. You couldn't get to my age and be innocent. So people keep telling me that, yeah. We are definitely getting first Thursday of the month, but I'm not saying it again, on Thursday. And then on Friday, we hope to get part 4 of the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Get excited. I cannot wait to finish this blanket. And on Monday of this week, or Tuesday of this week, the lovely Karen will be getting the pattern to test so that we can actually send the pattern off to the lovely Jodie. The poor Jodie's been waiting for the pattern. I don't like to give patterns to anybody without them being tested. So hopefully Karen will be able to test that for us. And then Jodie can get her pattern very soon too. Excited. Now, if you are interested in pattern testing, please don't hesitate to message me either on Facebook or Instagram. Private message me, of course. Don't do that publicly, and we can talk about how we can work that out. I don't mind pattern testers. I love pattern testers. If you are out there and you are already a crocheter, if you are new to crochet and you want a pattern test as well, let me know and I'll send you all the easy patterns that we want to create as well. We don't just create difficult patterns on the channel. Like a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to go to a channel because it's always difficult work. It's not always difficult. We do create basic things, and there's a few basic things coming to the channel after we finish our cardigans, because I want to start back on doing some basics for any of the newbies and still add in the really good, more advanced stitched items for everybody else. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. We have talked about what we're doing this week. Don't forget Saturday week, even though it wasn't planned, we're going to do a Halloween conversation about what we want to see for Halloween this year. Now, I have 3 projects already sorted out. One's I haven't started yet, but I do want to do it. So that is already on the list, but it doesn't mean I won't take in anything else. And we may consider a little guy. We may just consider him. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and share. I've been Mary. This has been Wow Crochet Designs, and I will see everyone either on Wednesdays live or Saturday, and also in our tutorials. Bye. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.